Hello YouTube, today I'm here with a new tutorial, and in this video I'm going to show how to install macOS Sierra on Kaby Lake PC Build. So before starting, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please go and subscribe to our channel and stay connected for latest updates. This is one of highly requested videos from Hackintosh users and subscribers, as I was receiving lots of emails, comments and requests regarding Kaby Lake installation guide. So finally I decided to make a video on it, and so here I am. Few days ago I posted a complete installation guide on Skylake PC Build, and now it's time for new series, that is Kaby Lake PC Build guide. For this purpose I will be using GIGABYTE motherboard powered by an Intel Core i5-7400 processor. I choose this motherboard because, as you already know, GIGABYTE motherboards are the best selling ultra durable motherboards with dual UEFI BIOS and lots of unique features, and they have maximum Hackintosh compatibility. I choose this build with good specification which can handle all the day-to-day tasks, official work and gaming. I am building this PC for one of my friend, and that's why the budget is good enough. Paired with a Intel Core i5-7400 processor with ASUS Nvidia GTX 970 STRIX edition graphics card, which is having 4 GB of video memory. So before installing macOS Sierra, you need to be sure about your hardware compatibility. I mean your CPU, graphics card, motherboard, Wi-Fi and other hardware are compatible. I am saying this because every hardware is not compatible on macOS. If it is not compatible, you will face problems like internet and sound not working, improper sleep-wake function and many other things. Suppose if your graphics card is not compatible, you may have a bad screen resolution and macOS will run 2 frames per second. One thing more I would like to tell you, that now the Pascal GPUs are being supported natively on macOS, that is GTX 1000 series graphics card, and there is no issue in using these graphics cards. Earlier it was not supported on macOS Sierra, but nowadays all the Pascal GPUs are being supported natively, and there is no issue in using these 1000 series GTX graphics card like GTX 1030, 1050, 1050 Ti, 1060, 1070, 1080 and 1080 Ti. So before installing, be sure about your hardware compatibility. So let's start. This method is useful for those users who don't have access to a Macintosh or a Hackintosh computer, because you know I will use Windows to create a bootable USB for macOS Sierra. One thing more, to use this guide you will need to have a copy of Windows 10 installed on your PC or a laptop. Otherwise your bootable USB is not going to work. This is because on earlier version of Windows there is no EFI support, and that is why you can't manage the plist file replacement or editing. So be sure you are using a copy of Windows 10, either it is Home Edition or a Professional Edition. So having installed a copy of Windows 10 is must. So to create a bootable USB for macOS Sierra, you will need an internet connection to download the required files such as Transmat from Acute System, macOS Sierra 10.12.4.dmg file, post-install folder containing a set of tools such as AGDP Fix, Clover Configurator, DPCI Manager, EFI Mounter app and etc. And some fixes such as Intel Ethernet Fix, REALTEK Audio Fix and Nvidia WebDriver for macOS Sierra. And this is a edited configure.plist file. One thing more I would like to tell you, that till now Apple hasn't released any of their Mac models with a Kaby Lake CPU. So to install macOS Sierra on your Kaby Lake PC Build, you will need to use fake CPU ID, and then only you are able to install macOS Sierra on any Kaby Lake PC Build. So this one is a patched configure.plist file. I have edited this configure.plist file for Kaby Lake series PC Build. I have also added PyR Alpha NVMe patch so that you can install macOS Sierra on your M.2 SSD drive, because some users reported that they are unable to see their M.2 SSD drive, means the disk was not seems to be appearing. So you will need to use this configure.plist file in order to make your Kaby Lake PC Build work with macOS Sierra. Otherwise you won't be able to get into installer with the default configure.plist file as generated by the installer. And 2 USB flash drive, one of more than 8 GB for creating bootable USB and other with minimum 2 GB. Actually we need less than 1 GB, but there is no such type of USB flash drive available now, so the minimum size is 2 GB. To copy all the fixes and post installation tools. Don't worry, all the download links are provided under video in the description. So let's start. Now the first step is to install Transmat. let's install. Click on yes, click on next, 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 and click on install. Now uncheck these two options and click on finish. Now insert your first USB flash drive with minimum 8 GB. Now open this PC and right click to select your USB flash drive and click on format. Select restore device defaults and click on start. Click on OK to begin format the disk. Click on OK, click on close and close this PC also. Now right click on Transmat and select run as administrator. Click on yes. Now click on run. Now right click to select your USB flash drive and select format disk for Mac. Click on yes. Now under volume name you can type any name, but for instance I am typing USB. Click on OK. Now click on OK. Now again right click to select your USB flash drive and this time select restore with disk image. Click on yes. Now you need to browse the DMG file. So go to desktop and select 10.12.4.dmg file and click on open. Now click on OK. And now as you can see, Transmat is restoring the disk image to the USB flash drive. So this process will take at least 10 to 15 minutes depending on your system speed. So wait for that. Click on OK. And Transmat has created a bootable USB flash drive successfully. Now copy this patch configure.plist file and open this PC. And as I said earlier, to use this guide you will need to use only and only Windows 10. So as you can see here, the EFI partition has been mounted of 196 megabytes. So open this EFI partition and as you can see EFI folder, and here is the boot file. So open EFI folder, then go to Clove folder. As you can see, here is the default configure.plist file generated by the installer. So all you need to do is right click to select this configure.plist file and delete this. Click on yes. Now paste the copied configure.plist file over here, and as you can see earlier it was 18 KB and now the patch configure.plist file is of 11 KB. Now close Clove folder and now you need to eject this USB flash drive. Now insert your second USB flash drive with minimum 2 GB. Open this PC, right click to select your USB flash drive and click on format. Select restore device defaults and click on start. Click on OK to begin format the disk. Click on OK, click on close and close this PC. Now copy post install and fix folder and open this PC and open your formatted USB flash drive and paste it over here. Now the macOS Sierra bootable USB flash drive has been prepared successfully and the post install and fixes have been copied to the second USB flash drive. So the next step is to set up your BIOS for installing macOS Sierra. So you will need to restart your system in order to make some changes in your BIOS. Then only you are able to install macOS Sierra. So eject this USB flash drive and restart your PC. Now start your PC and press delete key to open your BIOS menu. Now you need to make some changes. So first of all go to save and exit tab and select load optimize default, select yes, and then select save and exit setup and then select yes. Now the system will reboot. Now again press delete key to open the BIOS menu once again, and now here is the settings for your Hackintosh. As you can see currently I am running the ASUS BIOS version, so no problem which BIOS you are running. BIOS tab, then disable fast boot, set mouse speed to 2x, set Windows 8 10 features to other OS, Under secure boot option, select attempt secure boot to disabled, select secure boot mode to standard and select yes. Now go to peripherals tab and select USB configuration, set XHCI handoff to enabled, and under SATA and RST configuration, set SATA mode selection to AHCI. Now go to chipset tab, set VTD option to disabled, internal graphics to disabled, and now go to save and exit tab and select save and exit setup, select yes. Now press F12 button to open your boot menu, and under your boot menu select your USB followed by the UEFI prefix, that is SanDisk Cruiser Blade 1.27. Press enter to boot. As you can see, here is the Clover bootloader. Now press enter to boot. Now as you can see, here is the macOS Sierra installer screen. So select your language and continue. Click on continue, select agree. Now go to utilities and select disk utility. Now select your internal drive. I am using a Samsung 120GB SSD 750 series. So select your SSD or internal drive and click on erase button. Under name you can type any name, but for instance I am typing Macintosh HD. Under format select macOS X extended journalette. Under scheme select GIGABYTE partition map and click on erase button. Click on done. Close disk utility and select your drive, that is Macintosh HD, and click on continue. Now as you can see, macOS Sierra is being installed, so it will take about 10 to 15 minutes depending on your system speed, so wait for that. Now as you can see, macOS Sierra has been installed. Now press F12 button, select your USB flash drive followed by the UEFI prefix, that is SanDisk Cruiser Blade. Press enter to boot. Now this time select boot macOS from Macintosh HD and press enter. As this is the first boot, so it will take some time because the cache is not built. Once the cache is built, the system will boot normally. And as you can see, here is the macOS Sierra welcome configuration screen. So select your country and click on continue. Select your keyboard layout and click on continue. For this time, select my computer is not connected to the internet and click on continue. Click on continue. Select don't transfer any information now. Click on continue. Continue. Select don't use. Now here's the terms and condition. Click on agree. Click on agree. Now it's time to create a computer account. Type your username. Type your password. So the password in, and if you want to change the account logo, you can change it from here. Just simply click on edit button and select the logo. So I will be using this logo and click on continue. Now select your time zone and click on continue. Click on continue. Now it will set up your Mac. Now here the keyboard setup assistance. Click on continue. Press the left shift button and Z, and now press the slash or the comma button on your keyboard. Now click on done. The keyboard has been identified. Now here's the macOS Sierra welcome screen and we are on the desktop. Now go to Finder, select preferences and select hard disk and connected servers. Now you need to perform the post installation and fix some issues. So insert your another USB flash drive. Open the USB and copy these two folders to your desktop. Now eject the USB. Now open the post install folder and open EFI mounter. Now select your main drive, that is internal drive, that is either using SSD or HDD, and click on mount EFI. As you can see, the EFI partition has been mounted. And again select USB flash drive, double USB flash drive, and click on mount EFI and close EFI mounter. Now open the EFI partition of your internal drive or SSD and right click to select this EFI folder and select move to trash. Now open your EFI partition of your USB flash drive and copy this EFI folder, complete EFI folder, and paste it over here. By doing this, it will simply install the Clover bootloader and no need to use the multi-beast anymore. So the Clover bootloader has been installed. Now eject the USB flash drive. There is no use of this. Now as you can see, the graphics is being detected as 7 megabytes, but I am using a ASUS GTX 970 4GB STRIX edition, but the graphics is not detected. So you need to install the Nvidia web drivers and fix the graphics issue. So open the fix folder and install web drivers. Click on continue, continue, agree, click on install, enter your password, select continue installation. Now don't restart yet. close the fix folder. You will need to run the AGDP fix because this is the new generation PC build, that is Kaby Lake build. So it will use iMac 17.1 as a system definition, and to fix graphics on 17.1 or 15.1 or 15, you will need to run the AGDP fix. So to run the AGDP fix on Kaby Lake system, you will need to disable the system integrity protection, that is the root. You need to access the root files. So to disable the system integrity protection, open your EFI partition, go to EFI folder, Clover folder, right click to select your configure.plist file and open with Clover configurator. Now go to RT variables and in the CSR active configuration select 0 into 67. This will completely disable the system integrity protection on your Hackintosh. For the Macintosh it will work with the terminal, but on Hackintosh it will not work with the terminal, so you will need to perform this task. Now close the Clover configurator, click on OK, save the configure.plist file, and now you need to restart your PC. Click on restart. Now press F12 button and now select your internal drive, that is followed by the UEFI, that is the UEFI US Samsung SSD. Now press enter to boot macOS from Macintosh HD. Enter your password. And now you will able to run the AGDP fix. So open the post install folder and open the AGDP fix. Now click on OK to patch the files. Enter your password. The patching has been done, but don't restart your system yet. Now again open the post install folder, and this time you will need to fix your audio and Ethernet for installing drivers. So open the fix folder and extract these two audio and Ethernet fix to your desktop. Now firstly we will install the Ethernet. Open the folder and now under this folder run this package Intel Mouse Ethernet. Click on continue, click on install, enter your password. Now click on close. Now next step is to fix the audio. Extract the zip. Now open the folder and open the text utility. Enter your password. Now drag this Voodoo HDA text to text utility. Now enter your password. Press enter. Click on quit. Close the folder. Now please note that the graphics has not been fixed yet. It will be fixed on the next step, but the Ethernet and audio has been fixed. So you need to restart your system to take some effect. Click on OK to restart the system. Now press enter to boot macOS from Macintosh HD. Now enter your password. Now in this step we will fix the Nvidia graphics issue completely. So firstly I will show you the Ethernet has been fixed and the audio has been fixed too. So go to system preferences, go to network, and as you can see here is the Ethernet connection. Now go to sound and select play feedback when volume is changed, and select show volume in menu bar and close system preferences. And as you can see the audio is working, headphones, line out, SPDIF and HDMI, all ports are working and the sound is fine. Now to fix the Nvidia graphics issue, plug your Ethernet cable. Now as this is the first Ethernet check, so firstly we will check the Ethernet connection, that is it is working properly or not. So open Safari, open Google or any site you want, and now as you can see the Ethernet is working fine. So to fix the Nvidia graphics issue, open post install folder and open EFI mounter, mount your EFI partition and open your EFI partition, go to EFI Clover folder. Now right click to select your configure.plist file and open with Clover configurator. And now under this go to install driver section. Now go to drivers UEFI 64-bit and select EMU variable UEFI. Tap on this button to install the drivers. As you can see the driver has been installed. And now go to boot option and then uncheck this option NVDA _ DRV equal to 1 and close the Clover configurator. Click on OK to save the plist file. And now close the Clover configurator and restart your system. Now press enter to boot macOS from Macintosh HD. Now enter your password. And as you can see the Nvidia graphics has been fixed. So the graphics driver is working with Nvidia WebDriver is working completely, and the sound is working, Ethernet is working. Let's check out the sleep wake function. Go to sleep. As you can see the sleep wake function is also working. Now it's time to check the system specification. So click on select about this Mac. And as you can see here's the macOS Sierra version 10.12.4. this is the latest build and the build number is 16E195. this version has been released few days ago, and the model identifier is iMac Retina 5K 27-inch late 2015 model. And this is the thing which I love most on the Skylake and Kaby Lake system build. The processor is 3 GHz Intel Core i5. The memory is 4 GB 2133 MHz DDR4 RAM. Some of users have problem on Skylake, mostly on Kaby Lake system, that their processors or memory is not being recognized. Means if they are using i5 or i7, the processor model is displayed something wrong, and if they are using a 2133 MHz FSB or something other memory bandwidth, the RAM information is incorrect. But as you can see the processor and memory information is being detected correctly. So the startup disk is Macintosh HD and the graphics is Nvidia Geforce GTX 970 4095 MB, and the graphics is working with full acceleration and the VRAM is detected completely. This is the serial number, what to do with that. So click on display tab. Here is the LG IPS Full HD display 21.5 inch running with 1920x1080 resolution. So guys, finally we have a full working macOS Sierra on a Kaby Lake build PC. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe for more updates. Stay connected. Have a great day.